Hey guys, what's up? Liverpool 5, West Ham 2 at Anfield early on in the 3 o'clock kickoff. Yes, we're gonna go for it. The highs and the lows. You know what I mean? It's mostly highs. I'm not gonna lie. It's mostly highs. We're gonna go for it. And any other news we have to touch on. Okay, so yeah, lock in. This is Uncle Ross TV. Lock in and yeah, let's talk about it.
Uncle Ross TV, Uncle Ross TV, Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross TV, Uncle Ross TV, Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross is real, no frotting round here. Like and subscribe, hit the notification. Uncle Ross is real, no frotting round here. Stay connected and hit the notification. Uncle Ross is in his Liverpool t-shirt, ready for questions and your opinions. Just another stream. Uncle Ross is in his Liverpool t-shirt, ready for questions and your opinions. Just another stream. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment section. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Uncle Ross TV. Like and subscribe and hit the comment.
I used to be able to do that.
So yeah, fun enough. Yes, people, back again for another stream. How's everybody? I hope everybody is well. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, tell you what a game.
It was, wasn't it? He's just
What a
like
game that was.
it's beer backwards and forward business, isn't it?
Yeah, it just, like I was saying off stream, it literally just reminds me of how it was when Klopp first arrived. Rock and roll football. You score a goal, we'll score 4. You bring one back, we'll go 5.
Yeah. Don't play with us, man.
That's literally what it looks like again.
Yeah.
You score 1 goal, mate, we'll score another. You think you're going to win with that 1 goal? No, we're going to score another.
Yeah, because
that's what it was.
Even Ekatike and Ekatike, I mean, he got off to an early start, didn't he? Banged up. Yeah. He literally, and they sort of controlled it and said, "Yeah, right, I have some of that." Do you know what I mean? So I think the intention was there, wasn't it? The intention was there from early.
The intention was there, yeah, but we got a lot of set piece goals, which we don't normally do. We don't normally score off corners. So seeing us score 3 goals in a game from corners is ridiculous. I've not seen that for a long time, and that could be a sign of things to come.
Yeah, because what it is now, they got like saying to a friend of mine yesterday, the reason why we're doing better at set pieces, defending set pieces, and also getting set pieces is because we've got a new set piece coach. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this guy is an actual set piece coach.
You can tell.
Excuse me, he's actual set piece coach and that. Do you know what I mean?
You can tell. Yeah. He's put Salah taking corners because he's left-footed, and he's put Sabozalai taking corners because he's right-footed. So it works.
Yeah.
Salah delivers them. He delivers them good. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he does deliver some good ones still. You know what I mean? 90% of the time he does. But sometimes he can deliver some foul ones, you know what I mean? Ones that don't even miss the first man, do you know what I mean? Because you have to clear the first man. There's no point in taking his corners, you know what I mean? But I was mightily impressed, you know what I mean? Clive's in the building. Big up
Clive.
Big up Uncle and Cockfather. Yeah, man. Love and respect to you, Clive. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well. And I hope he enjoyed the game. You know what I mean? I hope he enjoyed the game. Do you know what I mean? What about when young Rio come on? Oh my word!
Wasn't he just a star? Even the commentator said there's a lot of talent there. Even the commentators I was listening to were saying there's a lot of talent there.
Why he
'Cause
don't start, I don't know.
He's just doing step overs in the box. I have not seen one of our players do step overs like that in a very long time.
Yeah. Well, they don't, do they? You know what I mean? They don't. And they, apart from Rio, do you just don't see it, do you?
You know, you don't see it.
Yeah, because the thing is about it, what people don't understand is Rio's at the age where he's got no fear. He's just gonna he's just gonna have it with you. Simple as that. He's gonna have it with you. And so like Trainioni's like that as well. Because I've seen he did a wicked pass today.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
You know what I mean?
Do you know? Remember Kirkes's one to Salah? Ooh, tell you what, if that was younger Salah, he'd have gone on and scored from there. Because I've seen him do it plenty of times. He just hasn't got the speed anymore.
Yeah. Wow, amazing game.
Chiesa didn't come on, so he must be playing 90 minutes in the cup.
Was he on the team?
He was no. I never saw Chiesa come on the pitch today. Maybe I missed it, but I don't remember seeing Chiesa come on the pitch.
Yeah, because we've got the cup game's Friday, isn't it? This Friday coming.
Yeah, so he's probably going to play 90 minutes in that. It goes under the radar that Chiesa plays 90 minutes in cup games. It does, doesn't it? Goes under the radar.
Yeah, he was on the bench.
He didn't come on.
Yeah, Jones didn't come on either, did he?
No, Jones didn't come on.
Robinson didn't come on.
Frimpong is back.
Yeah.
I said he'd play. I said Frimpong would play.
Yeah.
And you was right about Gomez. You play Gomez as well.
Told you that's the best way to balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you can put sort of like Sabozza back in midfield where he.
did.
I mean,
but we got to have a conversation then. As harsh as it sounds, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz, they can't all play at the same time. So how do you fit all four of them in? Hasn't Gravenberch really got to come out?
Yeah.
You got to put McAllister as the 6 and play 2 10s, Wirtz and
But
that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
As harsh as it sounds, I love Gravenberch. I love him to pieces. But if you want to look at quality, you got McAllister, you got Szoboszlai, you got Wirtz, and you got Gravenberch. Which of them four doesn't really fill you with much hope there? McAllister, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, or Gravenberch. If you're going to pick one of that, if you're going to pick 3 of the 4, who are you picking?
Oh, God,
You're picking 2 10s and a 6, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It is what it is. It's
but
not.
The thing is about what makes it harder today is both of them are not DMs.
Yeah, I know.
McAllister and Gravenberch are not DMs. So there's an argument really in the day that you can put Gravenberch in there because he's going to do the same. He's going to do the same job. He's going to go about the job the same way as what McAllister will go about it. If you understand what I mean. So there's an argument you can put in there. Big up Uncle Rod's Godfather. You okay, fellas? Hell of a game today. We started to put pressure on United, Chelsea now for getting into Champions League places. Still one slot gone though. I hear you.
We all do. We all do. But that kind of rock and roll football can bring you an FA Cup and it can bring you a Champions League.
You see it there?
That's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Liverpool players have just gone, you know what, we're just going to take matters into our own hands and just start putting points on the board again.
Not better than Gapper.
100%. I mean, the guy scored today, but yeah.
Soon as Sobo was back in midfield, the difference is night and day. Exactly so.
Exactly, that's the point.
Exactly so, my friend. And when he dropped out of it, we need get better right back to cover with Bradley, Hughes, Frimpong, as a right wide when Salah leaves.
Oh, I think we're getting Elise. I really do
What?
think Elise is coming.
You reckon?
I reckon Elise is coming, and I think Diamante is coming as well.
That's a fucking quality, actually, man.
Because as soon as Indy puts them out, I'm not being funny. Because of what I've seen previously, now when Indy puts something out, I listen. Because he was the first one to say Vert is going to talk to Liverpool, not City. He was the first one to say that, and he was 100% correct. And Buying Space confirmed it afterwards. After that, I was like, okay, I'll give the guy a chance. And then he said Ekatike or Isak. And then he said Liverpool are going for Ekatike and Isak. And that's when my ears perked up, and I'm like, this guy's got something now.
Indian Scouser says, big up man them. He has hammers hammered onto walls, univocal. Big up Indian Scouser, big up. Most respect goes out to you. Mr. Barry Murphy. Has he been on here before?
He has, yeah.
Yeah. And we need wingers with pace. You can see the difference Frimpong made when he came on, and Rio is great to watch. Yeah,
we used to have that.
That's true.
Mane was fast, and so was Salah. So we used to have that. But since Mane's left, we've not had a winger with as much pace as Mane.
Mane was fast, wasn't he?
He was fast, man. The counter attacks. You could argue and say Nunes, but Nunes was not playing on left wing all the time, so that's why I don't class him. He was supposed to be the striker, but the guy barely touched double figures, like a certain Swedish Nunes I know plays for Arsenal.
Swedish Nunes, you know.
Am I wrong, chat? Am I wrong? If your player's only hitting low double figures and he's coming from a league where he was hitting 100 plus.
Oh, shit.
He's a Swedish Nunes because Nunes was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Same league.
Yeah. Keep on talking whilst I put up put up the poll.
Yeah, man.
I should have done that for a long time, man. I mean,
so chat. What did we actually think of the game? Because, like I said, to me, it looked like Liverpool are going back to rock and roll football. Where if we score 3 goals, you bring back 1, we'll just score another. And then if you score 1 goal, we'll just put another 1 past you as well, and we'll just win the game on high. We'll just do a cricket score. How about that? That's how Liverpool were when Klopp first arrived. You had Coutinho, you had Mane, you had Salah, you had Firmino. They were known as the Fab Four. What were they good at? Smashing the ball in the net. You score 1, we'll score 4. That's what they did. Mr. Barry Murphy says, I love this channel. Keep up the good work, lads. We appreciate that, mate. We do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Briefy and Copite, how's it going, my friend? Big up Uncle Rods and Cop Father. Hope you're both well. Good to see some goals today and get 3 points, but I'm still not convinced on the performance. Exactly, and I want to get into the performances as well. Now, defensively, it could be argued we weren't very good today. Defensively, you could argue we were not very good today. Konate was still doing his thing, but was Van Dijk doing his? That's the question. Because they did get past our defence, but the reason why they did manage to beat our midfield is because their formation, in case none of you knew, was 4-5-1. So, Liverpool only play with 2 midfielders, Gravenberch and McAllister. Okay? So, all game, it was McAllister and Gravenberch versus 5. So, of course, they sliced through our midfield because there was only 2 midfielders. There was only 2 midfielders there because Szoboszlai was playing in the 10. And you can't expect him to be everywhere on the pitch, although he does try. I'll give him his due. He does try and get everywhere on the pitch. But, yeah, let's have a look here. You'll never walk alone, fans TB, are saying, look at the difference as soon as Frimpong back. Bit of pace to scare people, immediately creates a goal for us. Frimpong offers us what our wingers don't, raw pace and ability to beat a man. And that's why Salah was so good, because he had pace and he could beat a man. But if you look, Kirkez hit the ball from our side all the way to theirs. Salah caught it on his foot, but that defender was quicker than Salah because Salah has lost his pace. He's lost his pace. He's 34 years of age. So his pace just ain't there anymore. Father time comes to all of us at the end of the day. So for me, personally, it would be best to give Salah bygones. Either that, I'll stick him on the bench, and he could be a super sub. It's up to him. But I can't see Salah having dropping his ego and putting himself on the bench because he was complaining that he was on the bench this year. So I can't see him being happy that he's going to be on the bench on 400 grand a week. I don't want that. So personally, let's let him go to Saudi. Let's let him go somewhere else because we've had the best out of Salah, and yeah, like I say, it's not Salah's fault that he's getting older. But at the end of the day, I support that team that's behind Rods, not Salah. So if Salah's not the player he was anymore, then Salah can go. Mr. Barry Murphy says, what did you guys make of Fernandes from West Ham? I wouldn't mind him in a red shirt next season. I think he is a dog. He got stuck in all day. Fernandes wasn't a bad player, but I'd argue that Somerville really ran our team ragged. Their player Somerville he was everywhere, and he ran from one side of the pitch to the other. That guy's got a lot of pace, and even when we were trying to box them in, it was him who got them out of the traps all the time. Somerville was a really good player for them today. I wouldn't mind seeing him in a red shirt, but at the same time, who are you going to take out? Because like I was just saying to Rods about Liverpool's 4 players, Wirtz, Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, which one of them misses out in a 3-man midfield? I'll leave the chat to figure that one out. You'll Never Walk Alone Fans TV says, imagine next year we get Alonso, get Elise right wing, Diamande left wing, and Wharton as the 6. Either Keith Canate. That is cold, isn't it? Wow, that's cold.
That's Tony or Slotterbeck, you know.
That is amazing, that. 6, either keep Canate or get Bastoni or Slotterbeck, centre back, and definitely need another right back to either kick Bradley out of the team or cover. Yeah. I mean, Bradley's a good sub. His fitness lets him down. But then again, there's just some things you can't account for. Dislocations, you can't account for a dislocated knee, can you?
Okay.
I had a dislocated knee. You can't account for that, and it does affect you. So him getting it so young. Personally, how old's Bradley, by the way? How old's he?
Who?
Bradley.
He's 21, is he?
21.
21.
Right.
I think he's 21, I think.
A dislocation, a fracture only gets worse as time goes on, and because he's going to be running on it, he's going to basically be running on a fracture. Even with surgery, you can't really have surgery on the ligaments. You would have stretched the ligaments because I've done it myself. It stretches. A dislocated knee stretches the ligaments depending on which way. So if it's his right knee, it's either gone right, so it goes right the way down, or it's gone left and it's gone into the ligaments themselves. But either way, it stretches them, and it's like an elastic band. You can't replace ligaments, and it'll just get worse as time goes on. He's just turned 22. Yeah, man. Personally, I'd say it'd be a good idea to actually get rid of him, just for the simple fact a fracture is only going to get worse. It ain't going to get better. It just gets worse. I'm having to wear 2 knee supports now just to get me round because of my dislocation. So, yeah. Because the other leg cops for it because the other leg takes on all the pressure you don't want to put on that side. So you end up with 2 really bad knees, and that's what I've got now. So Hammers Football, big up Tony. Good evening.
Big up Tony.
Just popping in before turning in for the night. Defensive errors from West Ham, but pound for pound and open play, it was fairly even, possession-wise, etc. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
West Ham were never out of the game.
No, they weren't.
Ourselves. They were never out of that game.
No, there wasn't.
We had no control in that game whatsoever. No control. Peruvian Copite says, I'm fed up with Gakpo and his mediocre performances. Gamora needs more minutes and opportunities as he gets fans off their seats, and he is unpredictable. He's going to be a star, that kid. He already is. He already is a star. The way he danced through those defenders today, if he would have hit that ball low, not high, would have hit that ball low, a total gun with the goalkeeper, that'd have been a goal. And Trey nearly scored as well, so we could have actually been on 7 today. Let's not even kid ourselves. It could have been 7. Right. You Never Walk Alone says just turned 22. Thank you for that. I did not know Bradley's just turned 22. So yeah, as harsh as it sounds, it'd be a good idea to get rid of Bradley now. Clive says Maka, great goal, firm. That was a beautiful volley. That really was. Maka's goal was good. Frimpong was cheeky one. Frimpong's goal was good. Big up, Tony. Thank you very much, my friend.
Big up, Tony, man. Send me the link for your show tomorrow, and I'll jump on tomorrow. Me and my man here will jump on to his show tomorrow and have a chat. Yeah.
Tony says, catch you next time. Early start for me tomorrow. Yep. Big up, Tony, mate. Big up.
Yeah. Big up, Tony, man. Got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, man.
A lot of respect.
And he's brought Michael here as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. I've got a lot of respect for him.
He's brilliant. When we had that chat with him the other week, absolute gentleman.
Oh yeah. He's
absolute
like that.
Gentleman.
He's like that.
Yeah.
Any more?
Yeah. So what I'll say about West Ham today is they were never ever out of that game.
Yeah.
On another day, that could have been a cricket type. That could have been a rugby match. Any other day, that could have been a rugby score. Honestly, every time they went forward, they could have scored. Every time we went forward, we practically did. And that was the difference on the day. When we went forward to their goal, we scored. When they went forward to ours, they only scored twice.
Yeah.
Peruvian Copite says, what do you make of our chances for top 4, top 5? Do you really feel more confident given recent results? I do, but that's only because Chelsea and United are bottling it above us.
Yeah, true.
If they were putting more points on the board, then yeah, I'd have to agree with you that we probably won't make top 4, top 5. But looking at how much those two above us are bottling it, we could make 4th or 5th at this point. Personally, I don't think that's good enough for a team like Liverpool who just spent so much money. But what does that do for Slot? He'd potentially be getting 4th, potentially 2 cups. How can you then justify sacking him? This is our concern.
No, my concern. I would still sack him because
I would still sack him.
You know what? You know why it's like you can justify it because the football he's playing is not sustainable.
100%
It's not sustainable.
agree. But do our owners
so they have to look at that and say, well, this is not sustainable. I hear you. You've won us the Champions League again, right? But it's not sustainable. So sorry.
Our owners don't look at that, though, do they? They look at results. They look at the results, and if they look at the results, they're going to go, there's Champions League football, there's a trophy, there's another trophy, so the fans will be happy. I can keep this guy in because he produced 3 trophies in 2 seasons. That's the justification that what's his name? James Bond could come out with, Hughes can come out with.
James Bond, yeah.
One like Piers Brosnan. And to the building. All right, lads. I was at the match today. Strange atmosphere around the ground. In the ground, not even allowed a small bottle of Pepsi in the ground. Now going the match, now feeling like a chore. And we don't want to match the match to feel like it's going for a chore. I've been to over 100 games at Anfield, and Rio is by far the best 16, 17-year-old I've ever seen. I generally don't understand this not playing him routine. Forget his age, he's good enough. Gakpo hits his ceiling. It's because, and he'll agree with this, it's because Gakpo's Dutch. No other reason. No other reason. And that's the reason why he signed Van der Ven, because he's Dutch. The other player we were linked to in January wasn't he Dutch?
Yeah, he played today actually, didn't he?
Yeah, that player we were linked to. He's Dutch as well, isn't he?
Yeah. I can't remember his name now. But yeah, he's Dutch. He's Dutch.
There you go. He's just going to turn us into the Dutch national anthem.
You know what I mean?
And says, "Is Killing going the match now?" Say, Copfather. I can imagine, mate. I can imagine.
Right. So basically, I've done a poll. Who was your man of the match in today's game? In first place,
from Peruvian.
In first place, it is. In first place is Ekatike with 86% of the votes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Maka with 14% of the votes, and Gakpo and Virgil have got no percentage of the votes.
That doesn't
That
surprise me.
could change towards the end. Well, as the show goes along. Right.
Peruvian Cop, I ask, which goal was your favourite goal today? Oof, what a question that is. Let me have a think. Ekatike's was good. Van Dijk's header was good.
I know what my favourite was.
McAllister's volley.
Yeah.
Volley, I've got to say.
That's the best one.
First time hit, bang.
Yeah, we have
Got to
that.
say that one. Gakpo's wild. Quite a few people that go to the match now thinking stop going because of all the stuff around it. That's a point, isn't it?
Gapo missed. This was wild.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let me put up the.
Grab had a few good shots.
Let me play the press conference. We can pick the bones out of it after. Yeah.
Oh yes.
At 10 to 6. This is great.
Arnie, you've often talked about the importance of set pieces in this league. So to have 3 goals in the first half, all from corners, either first phase or second phase, how pleasing is that? How important is it that you've improved at set pieces?
Now, that's very pleasing. First of all, because that's the reason why we won. Second of all, because when I was just standing around your colleagues, people said, well played, well played. And I said, in my opinion, we've played better this season. We played okay to good, so we were okay to good, but it wasn't the best game of our season. We've played better when we've lost. We played better when we conceded set pieces. But as I always said, things went back to normal. We created quite a lot of chances from set pieces in the first part of the season. And almost every set piece we conceded went in. And today you could see exactly the opposite happening. I think one of their first big chances was a set piece that would have gone in the first 6 or 7 months, 100% sure. But now we didn't, and we start scoring from set pieces, and then things look much brighter and better than when you don't. And that's really pleasing for us, for the team, and for our fans as well.
So the big question is what's changed?
Things went back to normal, mainly because I just said that we've created quite a lot of chances in the first half of the season that constantly did not went in, or constantly, too many times did not went in. With being unlucky, we were a lot of times very close. And even today, we conceded a set piece. They scored one, and we could have scored. They could have scored a second one in the first half. That would have been the first one, then, but you know what I mean. Maybe 1 or 2 small details have changed defensively and offensively. I think our setup is slightly different. But the biggest reason is that things go back to normal. There was a period of time that we were 23 goals behind Arsenal in set pieces, including penalties, by the way. And we're still not on 3 goals away from them, but we've closed the gap a little bit. Although you never know what can happen this weekend with Arsenal, because wouldn't be surprised if they score 3 from set pieces this weekend as well.
When you say you played better this season, was it maybe just sort of on the hour mark when you were lacking a little bit of control or a bit frantic? Is that the big variance?
No, that has happened, I think, more this season, that there were 3, 4, 5 minutes during a game where we struggled a little bit. But as I said here so many times, usually in those 4 or 5 minutes, the ball went in. And if that then happens on 0-0, you have a different feeling because you're 1-0 down than when it happens at 3-0 up. I don't think there was ever a moment that they were close to closing the gap to 1 goal. They scored the 3-1. I think we had the biggest chance on 4-1 with Cody Gakpo. Then it took a while before we scored the 4-1, which was scored by Cody Gakpo as well. Came back to 4-2. We were having our chance again. So it was never under real threat, but I could feel the nervousness in the stadium because that, and that's of course makes sense, because so many times this season we've given away a very comfortable lead, completely unnecessary, but it did happen. And the only thing I never like to concede a goal, but if we have to concede a goal, I like it that with the first one of these, we had 10 players in and around our box. And sometimes it's a bit of bad luck that then the ball just falls with these 1 or 2 players of them when we had 7 or 8 over there. Poor quality by the individual who feels I have to be there to check. And that is to a certain extent something positive because we've conceded goals this season as well, where not all of our players were back.
Any further update on Florida? Wolves maybe?
Yeah, I think that will be too early, but I said last week I didn't expect him not to be available for today. So sometimes in an injury things can develop in a positive way or in a negative way. Now we are thinking it doesn't have to take too long, but Tuesday will probably be too early. But the week after will be tight as things stand now. But as I said, I thought that he would be available for today as well, which didn't happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. That's the press conference, bro.
I mean, he's right. The first thing he was saying is right. We have played better in other games and not got the results. The Leeds game, that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
We go into the 90-something minute, 3-2, and they score to make it a draw. That's a point. That's 2 points drop there. We could have easily won that game. So he's got a point. There was a lot of times where that's happened to us. We were drawing against Man United, and then they got a 90-something minute header from Slabhead. So he's right. That's what United fans call him, is Slabhead.
Slappy Maguire.
Yeah. Not often I agree with him, but he was making some good points there.
Yeah.
That set piece wise, we were doing the same set pieces we're doing now. It just didn't come off. So he's got a point there as well. But you shouldn't rely on set pieces. I've always said this in football. You can't rely on set pieces. You've got to be able to score goals in open play as well.
Yeah. Right, where do we get up to? Got to ask you, lads. I think most of the time we're all right. First phase, second phase.
Yeah.
Seeing the next season. Was it VAR got yellow cards and corners? Was it ego out? What's that? What's this?
It means VAR can now issue yellow cards and corners.
What are we doing here?
I don't know why are we giving VAR that much power?
So basically, the game's gonna be run by computers then.
So basically, yeah, they're gonna have a tackle done, and they're gonna issue a yellow card, but the referee's gonna be able to argue with it and say it's not a yellow card, it's play on. So you're gonna like he says further down. The next comment he says the problem. Go down to the next comment, I'll read it. Can't wait for referee to march over to the VAR stand there for 20 minutes, debating a yellow card, and then 10 minutes added on. That's the point.
Okay. Bavinian copper, it says, just check the table. We are 3 points behind Villa in third, and now have a better goal difference than them. Excuse me. We should be targeting third now. Yeah.
We should be targeting first. Let's be honest, but third.
Well, that's well out.
Second loser.
Well, the thing about it, that's well out of our hands now. I can call him cart, horse, donkey, but like horse, donkey. Now they can overturn them.
Oh my God! So they can overturn yellow cards. Oh Jesus! Tonight.
The love of God.
Why? What's the point of having a referee on the pitch then? What's the point?
That's what's going to happen, though. That's what's going to happen.
You might as well just have the game digital.
That's what's going to happen in the next In probably next 5 or 10 years, they're not going to have referees.
You won't need them.
If you were being controversial, you say all this part of keeping in the ground longer, so buy stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if it all comes down to money.
They won't have to pay referees and linesmen to be there because the AI will do it themselves.
But there you go, innit?
But wouldn't AI be harsh?
I don't know.
A tackle that a referee would not a human error tackle, a referee will say play on. AI doesn't have any human emotion. He's just going to say foul. Different, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. But you know what's going to happen is that you're not going to have no referees, are you?
That's the point, though, isn't it?
Bavarian Copite says, it made me laugh that VAR were looking at Virgil's goal. They were desperate to disallow it. In a word, actually, the officials are embarrassing. You're not wrong there, pal.
Well, we've already
No.
said they've got their darlings in the Premier League and they've got their darlings in the Champions League, and that's Arsenal.
Yeah. And Dicker says football is eating itself. These referees are out of control.
Yep.
That's right. That is right.
They're ruining our game. That's what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And this great man called it out. He called it out. This great man called it out. He said the referees are doing too much. He said that. And ever since then, we did not get a single decision our way. And we got a referee sacked. Coots.
But he was a 24 carat wrong, though, wasn't
He was, but we didn't know that at the time.
he was a 24 carat wrong. Yeah. You don't get no more wrong than that, pal. You do not.
No.
That's the thing about it. You do not get more wrong than that.
No, it's terrible.
You know what I mean? He's just so wrong. All right, let's look at my poll. See what's happening with the poll. Hey, Mambo.
You've got to be.
Ekatika's got 88% of the votes. Maka's got 12, and Gapo and Virgil have not got any at all.
Pretty unanimous, isn't it?
Yeah.
51% majority is on 86.
Well, I mean, there's no love for Gap around there, is there?
There's no love for Gakpo because we've seen him and we know why he's playing. That's why.
Exactly.
They've never played the game, and that's the problem. That is a point.
Yeah. Yes, they never played the game. That's a problem. It's true. Bavarian Copart says thoughts on Kirkus today. He's full of energy. That guy, plus that pass to Salah in the first half was quality. What are you saying about Gappa? Because I know you're a fan of Gappa.
I'm a massive fan of Kirkes. Absolutely brilliant.
Sorry, Shane.
Absolutely brilliant player today. And what I will say is that ball he hit from our side all the way to theirs, and Salah caught it. If that's a younger Salah, that's going in the back of the net. Because that defender would not have been able to catch him. But the fact that he could catch him just shows why Salah has to go, because he's not the player he was.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can literally understand that.
How many players? I've seen lots of players come and go in my 37 years of watching football. You've seen a lot more than me.
Yeah, I've seen him come and seen him go. I mean, I'll be sad to see him go, but it's how it is, isn't it?
You don't have
growing up, I never knew referees by name apart from Webb. Obviously, why now knows them all. Says everything a good referee name not known. Yeah.
And that was my point a few weeks ago. In the 90s, we did not know the name of any of the referees other than one. Howard Webb. And that's because he was so incompetent, we could identify him. Even as a kid, I would call that guy incompetent. As a kid. What do I know about football?
He was shit, though, wasn't he?
Terrible referee.
He was terrible. He was terrible.
Did he trip over the ball as well one time? Did he trip over the ball?
Nah, it wouldn't surprise me. He would not surprise me.
Absolute clown.
You know what I mean? Don't know how he got to be a referee now. I don't know how
Ferguson was on the board, wasn't he?
But there you go, innit? That says all you need to say, innit, really. You know what I mean? It says all you
Yeah.
need to say. We just get this thing up, really. See some player ratings.
Peruvian Copper asked, was Jones on the bench today? Didn't even get a look in.
Yeah,
I think
he
he's
was
serving him for
okay.
Tuesday. I think he's serving him for Tuesday.
Yeah.
We've got a game on Tuesday in the FA Cup, haven't we?
No, that's a league game. It's a league game.
It's a league game.
Yeah, league game, but FA Cup's on Friday night. Friday.
Why does that not make sense?
I mean,
Well,
right, let's rate the players, man. Let's rate the players, and you all can join in. All right, first off is Becker. What we saying about Becker?
I mean, he had a really good game when it comes to saves.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't
Yeah, you know, he did that. He did a few cracking saves.
he? Yeah, he did. What's your rating? Talk to me.
He could have done anything about the first goal, and I'd probably argue he couldn't do much about the second one either. Give him an 8.
Give him an 8, yeah?
Because the goals he could stop, he did.
And it was world. And
We'll meet in the middle and we'll go 7.5. We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah. So I'll give you 7.5. Hey, Mambo. Right, Gomez.
I mean, he was brilliant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Joey G was on fire today, man.
Yeah, he
And he managed to get a corner from his own shot.
Yeah. I know. He tried to shoot as well, didn't he?
He shot so bad they gave him a corner. I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.5. He was brilliant today. He was. And just getting a corner from shooting your own shot, just getting a corner from that, I'll give him an 8.5 for that one. Give him an 8. Give him an 8. That was hilarious, that wasn't it? That's a 6. Give him an 8.
Oh, no.
He's not getting the Gagbo rating.
Stop that.
Canate, Man Mountain again. Man Mountain did everything he needed to do. I wasn't impressed with the sloppy passes, but I'm not blaming him for that because he wasn't doing them. But those sloppy passes that nearly set up Bowen, you know what I mean? The sloppy passes.
Yeah, I think he only had about. Watching the game, yeah, I think you only had about 2 mistakes today.
Yeah. Canate
The
played
whole
well.
game.
I'm on about the others. Canate played well. I don't think he made a single mistake. I give him an 8.5. He's brilliant. He's brilliant today. Man Mountain, that's what he was. He managed to outrun a few players. I told you he's got some pace on him, haven't I?
Yeah.
8.5 for Mr. Canate.
I'm going to give 8.5.
I'll give him an 8.5. I thought he was absolutely exceptional again. Honestly, I think he's doing better than Virgil at the moment. Virgil might have scored his goal, but you know.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's quality. Virg.
7.5.
Okay.
Or maybe being harsh, give him an 8. He's got a goal. Give him an 8.
He's got a goal.
He gets an 8 for scoring a goal.
Yeah. So, and he's also team captain, isn't he?
He is, yes. Of course, Virgil's the team captain. Kirkes, he was brilliant. Honestly, some of the balls he was putting in as well, Kirkes. I'm tempted to give him a 9, but I'll give him an 8.5. He was brilliant today.
He was decent,
Honestly,
wasn't he? Decent.
I'd give him.
Yeah, it's got to be a 9.
I'm outvoted. I'll take it. I'm outvoted. He's getting a 9. I'm outvoted. I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
You didn't put him in.
Shit. I know, I'm just being stupid.
Give him a 9, man. What a player he was today. Absolutely exceptional. Ever since that Arsenal game, he has been exceptional since that Arsenal game. Ever since that game, he's been brilliant.
Yeah, he has been quality.
Grav. Hey, he was putting a few good shots in. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but he was poor today. I'm
He was
sorry.
poor.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. He wasn't
Here's the
really all
problem.
that good.
Here's the problem I've got with that though. There was 5 of their midfielders against 2. What was
Yeah,
he? What he was a bit outnumbered, don't you think?
yeah, yeah.
But that's Klopp. That's not Klopp. Not this man. That's slots.
Yeah,
That's
Kirk,
slots.
yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, 8.5. Good.
I said
6.
8.5, but the chat said 9.
Yeah. 6 for Grav. 6.
6 for Grav. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
give Grav a 6. Yeah.
yeah.
There's not much he can do. That's not really on him, but still,
Yeah.
he should be doing better as a 6. So
He's doing much
you can have a
better.
6 for being a 6. How about
Yeah. Maka.
that? Mac could get a 7 because he scored.
We should get 8 then, isn't it?
Yeah, give him an 8. He gets an 8 for scoring a beautiful goal.
It was actually fucking bad. Badass. Right, so we're gonna go with Salah. Salah was poor to them, so
He gets an assist as well, don't forget.
who did he assist?
Virgil.
Oh, in the corner, yeah. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, we've got to give him a
I'm not
7 for
being-
that.
That's me being generous.
It is. He's just not. He's not the player he was anymore, and I think people are just looking at like Salah when he first came or Salah of last season. He's just not that. He's just not that anymore. Final time comes to us all, unfortunately, and now Salah's getting his turn.
So both like he was quite good actually.
He was brilliant. Give him an 8.
Yeah, he was good.
Fantastic player.
He was good. Let's see, let's catch up with here. Salah 6. Salah 6 all for today, yeah. Dom 8.5.
I think the chat about voted me for
Yeah,
Salah. I'm seeing all the 6s, but I'm only giving him 7 because of the assist.
yeah. Sabozda gets 8.5.
8.5? Yeah, I ain't gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gakpo.
he got a goal. Ugh. Even though he got a goal, I'm not giving him anything higher than a 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7.
I can't give him an 8
And
because
that's us being kind.
oh god. Oh, why does this guy continue to play? He got a goal.
Yeah, I'll sort that out.
Right. Who else got goals? There's 1, there's 2. 3.
Ekatiko. Let me see what's happening with the poll.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't think it's gonna change anyway.
Not from 80-something%, no.
Yeah, he's got 88%.
Yeah, no, it's not changing.
Yeah, so he's man of the match.
I would have given man of the match anyway.
Yeah, he's man of the match. So he gets a
Nice
10.
goal.
Yeah, nice goal as well.
Oh, it was a nice goal, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I like those near post goals.
That's man. He also gets a man of the match as well.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Yep. So he gets the man of the match.
Right. Who scored? Gakpo scored. There's 1. There's 2. There's
Yeah. But that other one, the last one was Diassi, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but
That
because
was an own goal.
because we got Frimpong, we give it to Frimpong.
No, it was an own goal.
Yeah.
Own goal. That's why I never. That's why I haven't really put it down.
Oh yeah, I couldn't see Ekatike. He's playing hide and seek.
Yeah. So what we got? We have got Allison gets a 7.5. Gomez gets an 8. Canate gets 8.5. Virgil gets 8 because he scores a goal. I mean, Kirkes gets an 8 because he was awesome.
A 9, he's got a 9 there.
9, sorry, 9. I got coffee though. Gravenberch gets a 6 because he was kind of poor today.
Poor.
McAllister gets 8. Scored a
Wicked
wicked
goal.
goal. Wicked goal. Mo Salah was above. Was really average today. The only
But he
reason
shut up
he
Virgil.
only didn't get the 7 because he got assists. Sabozlai was the same awesome self. Gappo, the only reason he get 7 because he scored a goal. Other than that, you'd probably got a 4.
He was horrible.
He was dog poo. Sorry, he was dog poo. And then you got Ekatike, which is this week's man of the match with 10, and he got a good goal as well.
Yeah, man.
That concludes our player rating.
Yes, it does.
I mean, so yeah, pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Frimpong coming on and scoring a goal was fun, though.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, pretty happy with that still. Was it Hi Abdul? Hope you're well. Oh yes,
For
big
a
up
few
Abdul.
comments on there.
Let me get back to Frimpong got
11.
one out. Frimpong didn't get one because
It was
it
an own
was
goal.
an own goal. It was an own goal.
It wasn't on target.
Ekatike 9.1 goal, 2 assists.
No, it means 9.
No, 9. Sorry, 1 goal and 2 assists. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but well, you got 10 anyway. Frimpong got the last one. No, it was an own goal. Bereavement says 10 Ekatike, 1 goal, 2 assists. Yep, he got a 10. He's done the match. We made West Ham United look good today. We should had more control in midfield and kept more possession. I agree with that.
I put that down to the fact that they had 5 midfielders and we had 2. That's what I'll say about that.
Yeah, but the only thing is today. It's not. That's not the first time we've come up against a 5 midfield. You know what I mean?
And that's where Slot has to come in and go. I've normally played 2 midfielders, but they're playing 5. So on this occasion, I'm going to have to do something different.
I would have played 3. I would have played 3 midfielders.
I played 4-3-3.
Yeah. We need to stop leaking in silly goals. That's coming from Abdul. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. This is rock and roll football again, like when Klopp first arrived. Same thing again.
Abdul said, hi, Rods, panel, and chat. Smash the likes and subscribe. Great content. Thanks.
Thank you, Abdul.
Big up. Hi, Abdul. Hope you're well. That's come from Bereavement Copyright. And Diggle says, Kaiser looked pissed off at the right and in his pocket, head down. Yeah, he's not very happy, is he?
Didn't even get his normal 10 minutes.
Exactly. How many goals is Ekatike on this season?
11.
11, yeah. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing just like the Swedish Nunes.
Yeah. Gappo was awful other than the goal and the assist to Frimpong. He's weird. He's weird. Players do nothing in the game, then will get a goal he doesn't deserve.
Whoa. I'm not bothered if he deserves it. Liverpool get it and get 3 points. That's all I'm bothered about.
Yeah. And plus certain days push our goal difference up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. We've got a massive goal difference now, haven't we?
You know what I mean?
Haven't we got better goal difference than Villa?
Yes. Yeah, let me check our goal difference. Right. Table. We got plus 10.
Yep.
Then Man United's got +11,
Yeah.
and then Villa's only got +8. But then you got like what's it? Man City's got +32, and Arsenal's got +35. I mean, you know,
That's where we normally are.
yeah. But Chelsea's got a better goal difference as well. You know,
Yeah.
they got +17. Don't say that, and then they're sort of like behind us. You know what I mean? I'm hoping for a draw tomorrow. That's it.
Friday.
Any updates on Verts? Hoping he's back next week. No, they're pretty tight. Look, they're pretty tight-lipped about it. Really,
No, he said Friday. He said he expects him back Friday.
Well, one minute he said he don't know when he's going to be back. Next minute he said back Friday. Well,
He
we'll
literally said
literally have to
Friday.
wait and see. We'll literally have to wait and see. Villa nowhere now. Was that Villa now nowhere third best in the league? Yeah,
Well, this is a weird league this season, isn't it? Let's be honest.
yeah. Who you think would get into five fellas think City win it, Arsenal second, Villa third, Liverpool fourth, United fifth. That could happen.
Honestly, I think it's going to be City, Arsenal, Liverpool, United, then Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think we actually do finish third. Just because Villa have started to bottle it now, and Liverpool have started to get some momentum. If Liverpool carry on like this, they will finish third.
Imagine that the day they dropped. Imagine that the day. You know, imagine this.
It can happen.
Funny. It's so funny. Imagine if sort of like Villa drop out the Champions League running all together.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine this. Imagine you lost 2-0 against the bottom team.
Mm-hmm.
The team that you know their destiny's already written. You lost against them. Yeah, man, that's not good.
Who do you think then? First to fifth, who do you think it's going to be?
Me,
Mm.
I think City, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Arsenal second.
Bridesmaids.
We can go third. I think Chelsea might go sneak fourth. Man City.
No, United, you mean Man United.
No, so Man United fifth. Then Villa sixth.
Possibly. But that top five just looks like business as usual, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's what we're back to. If we're going to be honest, I think that's what we're back to now. That's business as usual. Back to being top five, top six. We're back to that again. Because Tottenham are nowhere near. So we're back to how we was years ago. Back to being the top five.
See, this is what I'm saying about the fact that like, you know, that we need to make a clean break for Lani slot.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? Because the football's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. We can't be after what we've done. You know what I mean? Yeah, in the league last season and stuff. We can't be going back to punching to get into the get into European spots and be happy.
Third shouldn't be seen as an accomplishment, or fourth. Second shouldn't be seen as an accomplishment either. First should be seen as the accomplishment you want. We've already made it pretty clear on the thoughts. I don't like that draw because you've got the last 10 years winners all one side, and one who either never won it or haven't won it in a long time on that side. That's what I don't like. I really don't like that because that just looks like it's fixed, personally. If it was one or two being that side, you'd say, okay, that's a draw, because you can have one or two of big hitters that side and then that side. But the fact that it's set out the way it is, where all the ones who won it in the past 10 years, all the big hitters are on one side and will all eliminate each other. And then on the other side, you've got Barcelona and Arsenal basically running the show. It's not fair. It's not set out right, is it?
Well, put it this way, the way they've done the league anyway, the way they've done this Champions League, you know what I mean, where you got like, you know, 5 teams that can get into there. you know what I mean? And still call it Champions League. It's all about money. It's all about money. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Read that synopsis.
We need to give Arnie the old "it's not you, it's me" conversation at the end of the season. Not fire him, but get him to walk away. So it's not down. He's got fired. Let him walk. Let him walk away. Terminate his contract. We didn't fire you. We just terminated your contract.
It's not you.
It's not you. It's me.
Fuck. It's fucked.
Oh,
You know what? We've come to the end of the show.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm going to do a watch along on Tuesday night for the Wolves game. I think I'm going to do one. Yeah. I ain't done one for a while anyway. You know what I mean?
Have fun. I'll be watching the game myself. I'm not doing a watch along. You know, I missed the first goal because of the way the thing I was using. I missed the first goal. I had to see it on the replay because the blue circle started going round, and when it came on, it said Liverpool 1, and I went, "What?"
Big up, man. No, I've had it before. Big up for Barinian Copper. He says, "Thank you for a great show. Much appreciated. Big up, bless up."
Anytime, mate. Anytime.
Yeah. And with that, there's only have to say, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification button as well. Okay. So we say, peace out.
Slot out.
Take care, guys. It's one more comment here, actually. Big up Uncle Rod's, Copfather, everyone like the stream and subscribe. Big up.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much.
Big up, bless up, one love. Take care, guys.